This month on Inside COD, we're getting to know our new intern president, Dr. Brian Caputo. Alter Ego Productions is kicking off Spring It On the first week of April. We preview the fun activities planned for the college. Let the good times roll at Aurora Skate, and we have another great giveaway. All that and much more coming up right now. Hello and welcome to this episode of Inside COD. I'm Anna Sig.
And I'm George Brew. Alter Ego Productions will be hosting Spring It On starting April 1st. Various events are planned to welcome us back from spring break with lots of fun. Joining us now is Kenneth McKinney from the student organization Alter Ego. Tell us more about Spring It On. When does the event start, and what are some of the activities that you have planned?
Hi, thank you guys for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. So Spring It On is an event that we kick off in the first week of April, April 1st through the 4th. So starting on that Monday, we'll be having a blender event, which is kind of a thing to kind of like kick everything off for the students and kind of let them know like what we have planned ahead for the rest of that week. We'll also be giving out free sandals because the whole theme Monday through that Thursday is going to be a boardwalk theme. So kind of like beachy and things of that sort. So starting off that Monday, we'll be giving out free flip-flops. So students can come by, get as many as they want, decorate them, whatever, and keep them. Then the next day, we will be having mini golf, where you can play mini golf games. And we'll also be having churros and other cool snacks and free food. That Wednesday, we will also have painted mocktails, where students can come and they can come with a blank canvas that we provide, canvas and paint and everything. Students come, they do a tutorial of painting whatever it is that they want to paint on a video that we'll project on the projector screen. We'll also provide free snacks and mocktail drinks as well, island themed. And then on that Thursday, we're going to close things off with roller skating, where free roller skates, people can come in, skate, have fun. We'll also be providing free pizza. All of our events are free, and they're from 11 to 1 p.m. And so it's a great time to kind of kick things off. And it's called Spring It On, and we have it right after spring and spring break. And the reason for that is because a lot of times for students, when they come from that high of spring break and coming back into class, sometimes it can be kind of hard mentally to get back into the groove of things and classwork. So we do Spring It On the week after spring break, just to kind of keep everyone's spirits up and keep them enthusiastic for their classes and so on and so forth.
That's awesome. So what are some of the, how have students received these types of things in the past? Like, how has it gone in the past years? They
absolutely love it. At Alter Ego Productions, what we provide is, I always say, we like to bring the fun to the campus of COD. So many students go from to their class car, I like to call it CCC, class car, that they kind of don't really realize all the cool stuff and things that happen here on campus. And so the purpose of Alter Ego Productions is to provide, fun activities for students to have in between classes, for them to, have some fun, relax, make new friends, but to also strengthen the community that COD has always been based on and built around.
Yeah, it's nice that they have something, outside of class that they can do now, that keeps their spirits high going through the end of the semester. What is your favorite part that you have coming up for Spring Awakening, or for the spring?
Well, Spring Awakening was our last event for the semester, just because at that point we're starting to get into finals, and myself and other producers were also students as well. So at that point we're all focused on finals and towards the end of the semester. But we do have another event the week before spring break. We do have bumper cars. That's going to be on March 21st from 11 to 1 p.m. We'll be providing free snacks and beverages as always. That will be on the atrium, which is the space right above, well, not above, but next to Starbucks. We'll be renting out that entire space, have bumper cars, and it's really cool. It'll be a fun time.
That sounds so cool.
It is.
Do you guys have any other events planned for, not necessarily just the week after spring break, but just for the rest of the spring semester?
No, not for the rest of the spring semester. So that's why I was going back to saying that, because we planned so much for that first week of April for Spring It On, that's like our big, like, hoorah event for the spring semester.
Yeah, because after that it's like finals and stuff like you
Yeah.
were saying. That makes sense.
All right, well, thanks, Kenneth, for coming out and letting us know. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
For more information about Alter Ego Productions and their events on campus, visit the chaplife.cod.edu. Coming up next, we introduce the new interim president of the College of DuPage, Dr. Brian Caputo. But first, here's a look at your COD calendar of events.
Get up out of your seat and join the Jazz Ensemble on Sunday, March 10th for an afternoon filled with big band music and dancing. The event is in the Belushi Performance Hall from 3 to 5 p.m. and tickets are $6. The DuPage Community Concert Band will be performing a variety of selections in the Belushi Performance Hall on Monday, March 11th at 7:30 p.m. Tickets are $6. And on March 13th, Global Flix is showing a Thai film called Bad Genius about a genius high school student who will go to amazing lengths in order to pass the SAT. The film will be shown at 1:30 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. in the Belushi Performance Hall.
With me today on Inside COD, we have Dr. Brian Caputo, the new interim president of College of DuPage. Thanks for joining us, Dr. Caputo.
A pleasure.
What do you hope to bring to the table as the new college president?
Well, I think probably the two major classes of contribution would probably be in the realm of the diversity of my background and my leadership experience. As far as the diversity of the background goes, starts with the academic background. My undergraduate degree is from the United States Military Academy at West Point, and although they taught us a lot of sciences, it's really a liberal arts education too. So in there I had a concentration in political science, so I kind of have the right brain going there. So it's quite a broad spectrum.
Yeah, it sounds like you have a little background in everything that's going to help you, so that's wonderful.
I think so.
Yeah, absolutely. I know it hasn't been too long since you've been the president so far, but what are some of their accomplishments that you're proud of so far?
Well, I think one of the most significant accomplishments even so far is that we've identified the main objective of what it is we're trying to accomplish and all the things we do here at the college, and that is student success. It may have seemed to have been an obvious answer to where we should be going, but actually it's not something that's been well defined or explicitly defined, but we're there now. And along with that, we've identified for the Pathways Initiative a program of exactly when activities are supposed to be instituted or will be instituted with respect to implementing pathways. And also we've talked a bit about what the goals should be for pathways. In other words, what are we really trying to achieve quantitatively? We've got some suggestions on the table as to what that might look like. For example, first time college, full-time. We're looking to try to increase success rates that would include graduation, completion, persistence, up 1% a year up to a goal of 80% once we get pathways fully implemented. And then also we started to do a bit in terms of really trying to embrace the college community and understand what the concerns are. That would include, what we've done most recently is instituted listening sessions where I've gone out and brought together groups of employees and staff members and started to understand, well, what is going on in the college community, what can we do to advance the various activities we've got going, and also move pathways forward. And then finally, I would say we're just getting started on what we're calling hot topic sessions, which brings in the faculty and staff and trying to build camaraderie and do a little bit of instruction on something that's of interest for broadly across the college. The next session is going to be on financial aid, so we're going to try to educate the college community on that. And I will add, we're starting some of those listening sessions for students as well. The first one I have in about an hour or so to try to hear student concerns and understand the issues that are important to students.
Well, it sounds like you've been busy. I know it's only been a few months, but it sounds like you got started right away. What are some of the biggest obstacles that you see as starting as the new president?
I would say that probably the major obstacle is that We've got a number of capital items, capital projects that we'd like to get done on campus. There's some pretty big ticket items. Some of the smaller ones we can do with the resources we have on hand, but the larger ones, for example, we have some interest in doing something in terms of a STEM facility. That's going to take money that's beyond what we have on hand, so we'll probably need to do a referendum at some point in the future, or at least ask whether the college community and the greater public is willing to engage something like that. That, I would say, is probably our biggest challenge, is major facility projects going forward.
Okay. I know you mentioned that you did have some military experience. How do you hope that helps you as a new president?
Well, interestingly enough, I've found that higher education has some really distinct parallels with the military. The military is a very professional organization, and so is the College of DuPage. We have a hierarchy that is a structure within the organization. And I think one of the most distinctive features is that we really try to develop our staff and our faculty. We want them to grow and understand more about their profession and be more effective in their profession. That aligns very much with the military. Training is a key part of becoming a better military force. Same principle applies in higher education, development.
Well, thank you, Dr. Caputo, for your time. We appreciate the service that you did for our country and then the service that you're going to do for our college coming up next.
Pleasure being here.
Thank you. Coming up next, we are rolling to the Aurora Skate for some fun on wheels. And later, we have a great giveaway. But first, here's a look at your community calendar.
It's time to pull out all your St. Patty's gear for Elmhurst's 23rd Annual St. Patrick's Day Parade on Spring Road. The parade starts at 12 p.m. Saturday, March 19th. For more information, please visit elmhurststpatrickparade.com. Calling all figure skating fans. Join the Fox Valley Ice Arena in collaboration with the Mason Waz Foundation in welcoming the show Skate for Mason. Come watch 7-time U.S. national medalist Mira Nakasu along with Ashley Wagner and many more figure skating professionals in a mesmerizing show you won't forget. This one-time event will be held on Sunday, March 17th from 2 to 3:15 p.m. Tickets are $35. Information about ticket purchase can be found on eventbrite.com. The Wheaton Glen Ellen AAUW is excited to present LunaFest at Center Stage Theater. The annual all-woman film festival will be held on March 30th from 5 to 8:30 p.m. and will feature female filmmakers who are telling stories that have to be told. Their films focus on social and economic issues for women worldwide. The fest will feature 8 documentaries, food, drinks, and raffle prizes. Tickets are $30 and can be purchased at www.eventbrite.com. For more information about the film festival, you can visit www.lunafest.org.
Get your roller skates ready. This week, the good times were rolling at Aurora Skate.
The building opened in February of 1955 and has always been a skating rink. We used to do 2 live organ sessions every week, and eventually, through the 70s, it transformed into recorded music and a live DJ, and we're the last rink in the Midwest that does a live recorded music session every week. We try to cater to all demographics. For instance, Saturday, Sunday matinees, our little kids' birthday parties. I'd say the ages are 8 to 12. Friday, Saturday evenings. Friday evening is a teen night. Saturday night's kind of a family night. And then we have adult nights. Saturday goes from 7 to 10, all ages, and then morphs into an adult night from 10 to midnight.
I always wanted to get back into it. I just didn't know how, and I didn't have the time. And I just finally, about a year ago, decided that I'm just going to do this. I don't know, just all of a sudden I decided that I'm going to start skating again, and it opened up a whole new world. I didn't realize there was this whole group of adult skaters that go skating like 3 nights a week, and it's this whole big group of people that connect, and we all know each other and have so much fun, and I'm addicted. I love it.
So we have quite a few clubs. We have dance clubs and figure skating clubs. We have the Ladies Roller Derby Club. We have Speed Skating Club. And we try to have a little bit of everything for everyone's interest. To me, it bonded my family. You know, it gave my kids and I a connection, something that we did together. It got us away from the house and away from electronics, and we had fun. You know, when families come in and they enjoy that and they start to come back more than once, it is something that it becomes an escape for them. It's clean, it's healthy, and you can feel the connection to the history here.
We have a great giveaway. Aurora Skate was kind enough to donate this month's giveaway. Before we show the prize that one lucky viewer will receive, let's go over the rules. It's pretty simple. Go to our Facebook page, Courier TV, and like the March edition of Inside COD in our feed. Remember, it's the March edition, and you have until March 21st at noon to like the episode. This month, Aurora Skate has donated a free skating session. Remember to visit our Facebook page at Courier TV, like the March edition of Inside COD in our feed for a chance to win a free skating session by March 21st. Thanks again for joining us on this month's edition of Inside COD. We'll see you back here in April.